We know the story of Maximilian Kolbe, who we celebrate today, a friar who volunteered to die in place of a stranger in Auschwitz. But he's also known for operating a radio station and founding and running several publications. He also was canonized on October 1982 by St. John Paul II and declared a martyr of charity. He's the patron saint of drug addicts and political prisoners, of families, journalists, and also the pro-life movement. St. John Paul II declared him something so beautiful. He called him the patron saint of a difficult century. Well, we're still in a difficult century, aren't we? And we're called to recognize the need to reform society, to be a light of hope to a difficult century. And yes, to pay tax. But we really have learned that we can't expect the government to legislate the gospel. That's just not going to happen. We've been sorely let down in that area again and again. So we have to preach it. We have to live it and allow the gospel to take root so that it permeates all of society. In the pro-life commitment to the consistent ethic of life in all we do, to those who are addicted and the families that have lost someone to that addiction. It's a very sad thing. Martyrs of charity are all over this world. I love his involvement, though, in communications. It's very close to my heart. But I love even more deeply his commitment to a gospel of love and a gospel of charity to a world that is fractured. That's the world we live in right now. He had a gospel in his heart that is the gospel we hear today, a gospel beyond tax, a gospel of hope and love with a faith that calls us beyond that to become what we receive from that altar today, the body of Christ.